Thanks, Lysithea.
Oh
Goes
no.
for you too.
Oh no.
For a kid, you're amazing at what you do.
Okay, we just flipped the switch, I can tell.
Dial 911. Tell the police to get up here quick. Somebody's about to get killed.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Three Hopes. And as you can see, we have new support convos. I got one with, well, Grape and Ignatz, Lysithea, Marianne, Leonie, and Shamir. Only one I'm missing at this point would be Raph, but let's go ahead and start with Ignatz. New environment. Is he painting?
Oh, hey, Ignatz. What you reading?
Oh no, he's reading. I mean, I thought so, but you know.
Wow. Yeah, he definitely didn't hear me. Hey, Ignatz!
Huh? What? Oh, it's you. Can you please try to not sneak up on me like that?
And yet, once again, just emphasizing how Grape's just one of them, you know?
Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like anything was getting through.
Yeah, those noises were something.
You were making all kinds of weird noises while you were reading. You eat something bad?
Right. Eating.
No, nothing like that. It's just that this traveler's journal is full of such vivid imagery and wonderful surprises that I can't help but react.
That makes sense. You're probably gonna like the bridge.
You've seriously been lugging books around with you? Though, I admit, that does sound like a good one.
Yes, it's fascinating. The author's unknown, but whoever it was really traveled to all these places and documented everything.
Is it Nagarthan?
It's amazing how vastly things can differ depending on where you are. Like the plants or the animals or even the ore in the ground.
Because I could see that.
And of course, the way people live in those areas is so diverse too. Like their food and their clothes.
I mean, honestly, I'm not sure. Because I feel like with Monica now being in the Black Eagle route, at least I'm assuming, I'm not sure which route would have more ties to the Agarthans, Edelgard or Claude's.
But what's most interesting to me is the architecture.
Architecture?
Ruins in Fodlan contain ancient architectural styles that are, for some reason, also found on faraway islands.
Interesting. I mean, no, ancient architectural styles. Like, if it's not current, because I'm assuming it was current, but no, he said ancient. So it could just be old ruins, you know, plates shift, and that's how.
All right, I get the picture. You talk like you've seen it all firsthand.
Well, I really try to place myself in the author's shoes when I read. So I guess in a way, I have. I'd love to visit all those places myself, but that's easier said than done.
Well, we're gonna be traveling a lot, so maybe.
Especially since I became a knight.
Right. Nah, you unhappy?
The way you say that makes me think you never wanted to be a knight in the first place.
Oh, no! No, of course I did. At any rate, both my father and my brother are pleased that it's official.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Sounds to me like you became a knight for them.
That's not it at all. I'm very happy with my decision, honest.
Does Ignatz have a crest at the back? I kind of skipped that.
Even though you can't go off traveling?
Yeah, getting sent out to different locations for battle is kind of the same thing.
Not at all, Ignatz. You know, a peaceful stroll versus rolling with an army?
Oh, but of course the mission always comes first. It's not like I go off wandering whenever I feel the urge.
Uh-huh. But you would if you could, right?
Yeah, what is that? Is it his merchant's, a merchant, symbol? Might, take a look at that later.
Why do you keep asking me about this? All these leading questions, they're uncalled for. I might not be able to travel of my own volition, but I can read books and go wherever I want in my imagination.
It's not quite the same, though.
And that's good enough for me.
But alright. Guess I should just go to Grape. Next up, Lysithea.
Oh, hello there. Are you doing some research?
I wonder, are we in the library, quote unquote?
Yeah, I was just looking through records of past battles. Figure I'll probably run into some similar situations.
Oh, good on you, Grape.
That's admirable of you. I thought that someone with a mercenary background would be a little more reckless with their fighting.
That's fair considering what he said to Hilda.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That sounded a bit rude, didn't it?
I'm sorry, what? Who is this? Nah. It's a moment for posterity. Lysithea admitted that she might be a bit rude?
No, you're right. My fighting style was pretty loose when I was a mercenary.
That is one thing I was thinking about. It's like everybody else seems like they're in the middle. Lysithea almost seems like she grew past her 20s in a sense.
Actually, I can't say it's really changed that much. But I've got more responsibility now, so I've had to adjust some.
And that's true, Grape.
Any mistakes I make would only cause problems for everyone else, right?
I like that, and I do still fight reckless when I'm him. I mean, I kind of just think I'm invincible. I probably shouldn't think that, but I mean, I know I'm not. It's just I feel so much more powerful.
Huh. You're much more studious than I thought. I can see why Claude trusts you so much.
You really think I'm held in such high regard?
Absolutely.
That's what I've heard, at least. It's very impressive, especially since you're so young.
I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, Lysithea.
Thanks, Lysithea.
Oh
Goes
no.
for you too.
Oh no.
For a kid, you're amazing at what you do.
Okay, we just flipped the switch, I can tell.
Dial 911. Tell the police to get up here quick. Somebody's about to get killed.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Who is a kid?
Huh? Well, you are.
Alright, great. You gonna learn today.
I must ask that you refrain from treating me like a child.
Yeah, I take it back. I take it back.
I wasn't trying to...
You said, and I quote, for a kid. I'm aware that people often treat me like a child, but to think you'd call me one directly to my face.
Well, I mean, you still, what, you're 17 now?
I work harder and contribute more to this army than anyone else here.
Again, so close. Well, while she's here, she can still try.
Nothing bites so hard as a cornered rat, eh?
Wait a minute! Wait!
I'm feeling good about this.
Nah! Kinda hard to argue that fact, though there are some who I think would equal that.
It is truly vexing that something as inconsequential as my age can dictate how people treat me.
I'm just reciprocating.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you hated being treated like a kid that much.
Yeah, great.
This is not a matter of like or dislike. My belief is that those who fight alongside each other should treat one another as equals.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, yeah. I thought I was complimenting you as an equal, obviously.
And you called me a kid? Well, she said so young. She didn't say kid.
Then there is no need for any qualifying language. You should compliment me as you would anyone else.
Qualifying language.
Hold on. Didn't you tell me I was impressive for being so young? Doesn't that mean you assessed me based on my age, too?
Me saying you're impressive in
Yeah.
spite of your age
Yeah.
is completely different than you saying I'm pretty good for a weak little baby.
Lysithea!
Pretty sure I didn't phrase it like that.
But it's what you meant. Oh, I should have never complimented you.
Wait, whoa, why you got the fist? Like, chill. I am not trying to fight, although I think I win in this case, but...
You know, an adult wouldn't get all stubborn and combative like this.
Yo, great fighting back.
I am not being combative. I'm simply having a normal conversation with you. Is that a problem?
What about this is normal to you?
Yeah, it's pretty normal. Like, I think this ironically is a C rank with Lysithea. The person we fought or were talking to before, like when I was saying she seemed older, that wasn't really her. Once he hit the kid, then she's like, all right, nah, forget all this. What'd you call me? A weak little baby. Oh my word. And here I take it completely back. She's still the same. She's still the same. And I love it. I love it. All right. Now Marianne.
Hey, Marianne. You were really doing great during those drills today.
Oh, really? Man, that looks... I still say the outfit that they gave Marianne, it's similar to the one she wore before. It just works.
Oh,
Especially since it's in an in-between phase.
I'm heading over to the mess hall. You want to join? After all that training this morning and no break, I'm starving. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You like to eat alone, right? Then don't worry about it. I'll find someone else.
no, I'd like to accompany you. If you would have me, that is.
Of course. Of course. I should have taken a picture of LYSITHEA'S saying weekly. I did it in editing. Alright, I don't need it on my Switch. In fact, I rarely look at the pictures on my Switch, but...
You sure? Well, alright then, let's go. I wonder what's on the menu today. Oh man, that was good. I feel alive again.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes, that was nice.
Look, she's smiling! No, I will take a picture of this one, though.
By the way, why do you decide to come along with me?
What do you mean?
You usually sit by yourself. I thought you didn't like eating with others. Sometimes I see you eating with Hilda, but I figured that's because she makes you do it, right?
Interesting, you're mentioning Hilda. Because, you know, they are supposed to be best friends, and actually, that's the only ending I've seen with Hilda is when she's with Marianne in the end. Which is fine, but sheesh.
Yes, I do feel more comfortable when I'm alone. I haven't been around people much, so I don't normally know what to say in conversations.
Well, now I'm even more curious why you decided to eat with me.
Good question.
Well, you have a strange power, right? It makes you transform, or something like that.
Right, so if I didn't mention, I do know, I've known for a while that you can only use one weapon. In fact, I'll wait till this is over. But I'm pretty sure Marianne's talking about her crest.
Yeah. You curious about it?
It's not so much that. I wondered if you despised having it.
Well, I'm pretty sure it can get slightly inconvenient, but overall, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna say no, not at all.
Nah, I don't even give it much thought. And besides, my powers come in handy a few times.
Yeah, I know that's not exactly what Marianne wants to say, but though I don't think I can lose points here.
I know it makes people suspicious of me and curious about my background, but that's just how people are.
Yeah.
And yet you always have such a sunny disposition, and everyone here respects you. I wondered why that was.
I mean, I sure hope they respect me. So that's why you wanted to join me?
I wanted to know how I could be like you.
How you could be like me.
Like me? But, Marianne, it's
Yo,
not
great.
like you have some mysterious power tucked away, right?
Great, come on now, read the room.
No, I don't.
She does. And that sword is my favorite in the daggum game. Which, well, like I said, I'll wait till we're done.
If you just want to make friends with people, then you don't need to think so hard about it. It's not like anyone here hates you.
Don't they? I'm so useless.
Absolutely not. In fact, I was thinking I've been a fool to not bring you in all the battles so far, because my #1 rule of Fire Emblem, get your healers OP. They are the core of the army, and when they can actually attack, they're quite something, so.
Hey, you're a huge help to all of us. I mean that. So, you don't have to force yourself to act like someone you're not, okay?
There you go, Grape.
All right. Thank you for saying that.
This big grape in here, right? This big grape. All right, I like these. I like these. Okay, we're starting off strong. We got 2 more to go. Leonie should be interesting. But before we continue, I wanted to say that I've known since I gave Lysithea the shield that we can probably only equip one weapon. So, my intention then, which, well, we can't do it now. We'll have to wait till I come back. I'm going to master Lysithea and Marianne and 2 class tracks. Do I have to do that? Well, I don't know if Lysithea will get Catherine's sword, but I would be very surprised if Marianne doesn't at least get hers. Very surprised. Because, like, it's considered the mystery crest. You know, it has a relic. They can't just sweep that under the rug. Wait, that's Convoy? Like, it's still here. 10% chance. Oh yeah, Crest of the Beast. I thought it said something else. But yeah, the Crest of the Beast. You can't just ignore that. So my thinking then is, well, we'll see. But we do have a class that allows them to do both, of course. But yeah, I can just go to Marianne's own classes. So it's currently got her own track to be a Grimoire. But I'm wondering if I mastered this class, if it would show me a different track for Marianne. Either way, we've got... Oh yeah! I thought this was the only class we... Trickster's still in the game. Oh yeah, I want Marianne to be a Trickster then. Oh yeah, you kidding me? You kidding me? A Trickster, and then Lysithea can be Immortal Savant. I didn't know Trickster. So wait a minute then. Falcon Knight, Pegasus Knight. So if Yuri's class is here, where's Constance and Happy's? Where are the Valkyrie? Well, I don't honestly think. Okay, to be fair, you don't need a Valkyrie. Because I think Dark Knight and Holy Knights. Well. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But Constance's, like, where are my Dark Flyers? They should be allowed. Like, there seems like there's room right here. But anyways, man, who else is? Yeah, Balthus class. Wait, actually, yeah. Does Balthus have his class? No, I don't think so. Well, either way, I'm just saying. There are other classes that I can change them to where they can use their sword and their magic, because the real thing about a mage, like, hang on. Yeah. Marianne has Heal and Blizzard, but the rest of her abilities, like, I don't need a priest to have these abilities, but I do need it to level up her, well, she might have something exclusive in the later class. We'll see. We'll see. But if Marianne gets her sword, I want her to be able to wield it. So, yeah. Anyways. And Leonie, same thing. I'm gonna have her also train to use her bow, which she's very good at it. And she has a sniper shot, actually. Shamir does as well, but I think what I might do is, depending on the map, if it's more advantageous, if I need more archers, you know, I'll change her class. If I need more lances, I'll change her class. So, simple as that. I mean, I did it with Happy and Constance often, so. Alright, and if it does work out, I think I'm gonna change the difficulty to make it a little bit more worth it. Anyways, Leonie.
Ha! Yeah! Ha!
You training? At night. At night.
Phew, what a workout. Oh, hey, are you here to train too?
And something, if I didn't mention, the fact that Leonie has not mentioned Gerald once is also making her an option as well.
Nah, just grabbing something I forgot earlier. Is this normal training time for you, Leonie?
Because if we exclude that, outside of her supports with Byleth, I always thought Leonie was one of my favorites.
Well, yeah. We've been so busy lately, I've had to squeeze it in whenever I can.
Not to mention she was literally my rock for the Golden Deer, so you know that helped. Whoa! They can't move right now, right? They can't move right. Oh no! Leonie! Oh, I got way too cocky. I should know better than this.
Let's think carefully.
She's gotta dodge all these. Okay. Okay. She's got it. She's got this.
How do you like that?
Cause it'd be too easy to just go in here, check, and see, you know, if that was the right call. We're making this call and we're not reversing it, alright? So.
It's a trap!
What? What? Oh!
So you have come. I'll make sure you never leave.
Oh. Oh, but she's good. She's good. She's good. Mess with her.
Huh. You work hard for a mercenary.
I'm just starting out in my career, so I can't afford to slack off now. I only started training as a merc after the Officers Academy closed, remember?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you were one before you even came to the Academy. You've got years of experience on me.
And she respects my experience.
Still, you're skilled and you've got brains.
Oh.
Which means you're more promising than the average rookie.
Hey, yo, hold up, Grape. I'm okay with what you said. I'm just saying, going a little bit fast.
I hope you're right. I have to distinguish myself at some point, or else I won't be able to face the captain.
Like, I don't mind it in this case, right? Like, she had to mention Gerald at some point.
You have a captain?
Oh, you know what? Actually, how is this gonna go? I forgot. We want beef.
Yep. He visited my village when I was a kid, and I practically begged him to make me his apprentice.
You know, this actually is a plot point. The fact that Leonie's not mentioning Gerald once will not tip off Grape.
I was probably a huge nuisance, but I was so desperate to get out of my village and be independent.
That's why she's not mentioning it. Wow. Wow. It's actually, it's plot reasons.
Gerald treated me like an
Oh, no.
annoying little brat at first.
Never mind.
But eventually, he taught me for real.
Never mind. She mentioned, well, yeah, because everybody knows what Grape wants to do. We just haven't mentioned the reason we want to find him. So.
He showed me everything. Tricks of the trade, standard training routines, basic strategy.
How you have time to do all that?
Don't you have a mentor? Someone who showed you the ropes?
Oh, yeah. A bow knight. You know, much like yourself. Thought she'd be there for quite a while.
A mentor?
Well, she was the captain, not necessarily the mentor.
I do have a mentor, in a sense. You know, someone who occasionally gives me advice and stuff.
That sounds sort of vague. But I guess there can be all kinds of mentors.
Yeah?
Either way, you still have loads more experience than me.
Like, actually, I think the energy is completely different, because every time Violet/Blake would appear on the screen, Leonie wanted to compete. Here, Leonie's like, oh no, you got it. You're flat out better right now. I have a lot of work to do.
I need to work hard so I can catch up with you.
Like, this is a revelation Leonie only had at the end of our A rank. So,
Well, if you ever want help from an old pro, just say the word.
we're not. Do you have any reaction to Gerald being mentioned?
Thanks. I'm glad to have a role model I can count on.
A role model? No, this is a problem. It's a problem. C rank friend 2. Okay. And then Shamir.
I should call it a day. You sticking around?
I might.
Nah, I should finish up too. Thanks, Shamir. I have to work out new unit formations for our next battle.
We don't have battalions yet, though, which I'm also wondering how that it will be even incorporated in the game.
You're pretty conscientious for a mercenary.
Well, I gotta be. Claude asked a lot of me.
That's rare in our profession. Well, sorry to cut and run. Good luck with all that.
Should I? Let me ask.
If you're really sorry, you could always give me a hand sometime. It's my responsibility, but that doesn't mean I have to do it alone.
Fair enough. Come find me next time I'm off duty.
Okay.
Really? Thanks. Dependable as always, Shamir.
Yep.
Honestly, you're so mature for your age.
Hey, Grapes. Oh. Be careful. Be careful. Although I really don't think Shamir cares, but...
You always seem so composed, almost wise, even when we're just chatting.
I wouldn't say wise. Save that for the higher-ups.
Higher-ups?
I just mind my own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same.
That's true.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by merc standards. Have you been on your own for long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point?
Yeah. Somebody kind of wiped them out, but...
Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see, the company I was with the longest was... probably Burling's Mercenaries, the last one I joined.
Okay.
But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived.
Wait, so I'm telling Shamir this?
There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost someone or something along the way. But losing trusted comrades stays with you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Captain Burling, Getz, Lasley.
Yeah, man, I remember all of them. Sheesh.
We were a tight-knit group, if a little rough around the edges. I would have been content staying with them till the end.
Maybe your experience is what's made you so pragmatic.
Fair.
It takes real strength to overcome past hardships and move on. That's what I think, anyway.
You know, you seem way more pragmatic than me. I wonder what made you that way.
You should know not to pry into a mercenary's past.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, you just gonna say it up, right?
But if the right moment comes, maybe I'll tell you about it.
Okay, great. Good job. Good job all around. All right. Well, with that said, let's move on, shall we? And now it is time for the question of the day. And, you know, this episode in particular, specifically with Lysithea and Leonie, just shows the difference between Grape and Blake. Not just because that Grape can actually speak and talk to the team, but also because he seems like one of them. You know, he doesn't have the connection to Gerald. Well, he does, but, you know, he's not Gerald's son. So Leonie doesn't feel the need to compete with him. Meanwhile, he's not the professor, so Lysithea has absolutely no problem in going off on him. It's like the respect that the title of professor has, Grape doesn't have, and so it feels more how normal conversations would go. Or even Marianne. I think it means more for Marianne to say she looked up to Grape, because in this case, he's just her friend. And I know I asked this question a lot in Three Houses, but it's begging me to ask this for Three Holds because there were so many good ones. What was your favorite support of this episode? Feel free to rank them. Yeah, I know, but still, that question is a classic and I will probably use it again in the future because that way I get to see what people think about all the supports, you know? So with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below and I will see you all next time.